Hello YouTube, this is Walking the Lines, and this is my PvP fire alley build. So to start off, I have 100 energy, and I have 520 health. And then my skills, my elite skill, is Elemental Attunement. I have Fire Attunement. I have Meteor, Immolate, Liquid Flame, Rodgert's Invocation, Glyph of Restoration, and Aura of Restoration. Alright, so first off you may think, why do I have 4 attack spells? Well, I have 4 attack spells, and these ones have fairly fast recharge rates. And they also deal significant damage. And so I just prefer these 4. I mean, you can change them to whatever you want, but like I said, these are the best spells that I've come up with. I mean, I've mixed and matched for a while, but these all work well together. So yeah, you can change them to, you know, just whatever you want, I guess. There are plenty of spells to choose from, but these spells are all long range, you know, you don't have to get up close or anything like that. Now my attributes, I have 12 fire magic and 12 energy storage. 12 fire magic, I have 12 plus 1 plus 3. Or however you say it. Yeah, 12 plus 1 plus 3. And then for my inventory, I don't really have fancy stuff, you know, I just got a regular wand and a flame artifact. You can customize those however you want. But for my headpiece, I have, of course, flame. And then I have my superior fire magic rune on there. And my top and my arms, I have those with all health. And then I have my legs and my shoes with all energy. And then you can customize it however you want to, but I just find it better this way. Alright, so I'm gonna come back when I find a match. Alright, now that I found a match, it's time to show you how the build works. I mean, obviously you're gonna start with Elemental Attunement and Fire Attunement. Usually I use Fire Attunement first, but just out of habit I'll use Elemental Attunement first. And then Aura of Restoration you can use off the bat if you want, or you can just, you know, do whatever. And then Glyph of Restoration you want to use about, well, maybe about when you get half health. About right there. But yeah, you just want to use it when you're in a pinch, you know. Alright, so I'll just wait for this to start. Alright, now, right when you go through, start with Flame and Elemental Attunements. And then you can pretty much just start casting away. Like I said earlier, these spells do significant damage, and they'll take out your target pretty fast. Alright, another thing you may have noticed is that I'm playing Luxon on Jade Quarry. I know it's a bad move to make, because I mean, the Kurziks play really hard here. And so they deserve these wins. Because Luxons pretty much have 4 Aspenwood and an Alliance battle. When it's not in the Ancestral Lands. But, yeah. You can see I'm a rank 7 Luxon and a rank 3 Kurzik. And the only reason I'm rank 7 Luxon is because I've been in a nice, helpful Luxon guild, you know. The Carnage Effect, EFKT, look us up, PM me, whatever. My character's name is ELEMNT of Nightmare. NIGHTMARE. Alright, now see, sometimes you may just fight a whole mob, you know, you can get killed pretty easy depending on what foes you're facing. But if you use the spells right, you're not going to go down that easy, no matter who you fight. And then one bad thing about this build is that sometimes you can, like when you get killed, when you use your attunements, it kind of puts you in a pinch sometimes, but you just have to adapt with it. Sometimes maybe just wait a little bit before you got the portal, you know, get out of your safety zone. And then most of the video was just me going around, just showing you the build, you know. So just watch how I use it. Sometimes people develop different techniques. You can move the skills around, you know. I just prefer to have my healing towards the right side of my bar. But this build is a little different because I have my attunements on the left, and those would usually be on the right side as well, but I find it more organized this way. And I get killed pretty badly here because of those illusionists, and sometimes when I attack those longbows, they'll get you too, but you just have to be ready for it. You know, there's certain different ways you can approach taking over the shrines, and they're nuker builds. But this build is basically just for taking on people, you know. This is a real PvP build. And so it'll definitely destroy a lot of characters. You can take on more than one if you want. I kind of played this stupid right here. I didn't realize Vision of Regret till I died. But yeah, you can just play it however you want. If you have different spells, play those, but I usually tend to use Rodger's Invocation, and then I'll knock them down with Meteor before they could heal, and then I'll use Liquid Flame and Immolation. And by that time my Rodgerts will be all put up again. You know, it's just pretty simple. And we're getting beat pretty bad here, 6-1. But sometimes I like to just go to the Kurzik side, you know. I'm only doing this for the Zacian combat quest. But yeah, hopefully this build won't get nerfed or anything. Be better if it got buffed even. But yeah, just don't spam it too much, please. I like this build. And this build, people have seen it before where they put the attunement and then they have elemental attunement and then they just play the skills like that. But when you do it fire like this, it takes them down pretty fast. Fire is definitely one of the most straightforward that most people play, you know. I prefer fire. Sometimes I'll mix and match with air or earth. And I never tend to really use water. I mean, it's got a lot of mana to their spells, but I just really don't have many of the spells. I guess I've never really been comfortable playing with the water classes. Fire's definitely my favorite. You know, people can play differently. It doesn't matter. I mean, you could try this build with water or whatever else you like, but fire's definitely one of the better ones because they have the burning effect, you know. And so this battle went by pretty fast, so sorry about that. You know, you didn't get to see it that much, but you should definitely just go and try this build for yourself. Yeah, so you can just go out and try this, try whatever you want, and if you find something that works a little bit better, you know, PM me or something. I'm always looking for new ideas. I'm always open to them, you know. So I'm gonna cut the video a little bit short here. We're losing pretty badly, but yeah, play safe and get Guild Wars 2. See you guys later. Hope you enjoyed.